This poor person's probably like, what the
Welcome to Runterra, dude. All right, guys, what's up? We're back for another episode of Swim Teaches Evil Genius CEO Nicole how to play Legends of Runterra. We just covered the basics. Now we're ready for the truly challenging deck. Nicole, how are you feeling?
If last episode I felt okay, this episode what's less than okay, but below or above bad, somewhere in between. Fine. Right. Is fine the right answer?
You feel fine.
I feel fine.
I'm gonna be real with you. You're not prepared for this deck.
Okay, well now I feel bad.
We are absolutely throwing you straight into the deep end.
Is this a deck you created?
Yes. A couple of days ago, I had this idea for the deck concept. It's really cool. Let's go ahead and before we jump into the game, can you go through the deck builder into the collection? So this monstrosity, it's a very slow combo deck. So we have a lot of cards geared towards the idea of survival, right? We're going to be trying to stall the opponent out while we collect our pieces. And our entire deck is built around this 6 mana card, Zephyr Sage, which creates an exact copy of a card in hand. If we combo it with the card right under it, Revitalizing Roar has the ability to make any card in your hand cost 0. What the combo is we're getting 2 Zephyr Sages. We're going to make one of them cost 0 mana with Revitalizing Roar. Then we're going to use the other Zephyr Sage on the one that costs 0 mana to create a second 0 mana Zephyr Sage.
It's like the genie wishes, you're wishing for more wishes, but you're Zephyr Saging it. Got it.
And at that point, we will have infinite 0 mana Zephyr Sages.
Riot, are we serious right now?
Yep. It's actually a fairly powerful deck. It's not like tier 1 by any means, but this is actually getting me a lot of wins on ladder right now.
Well, that's good. I wonder if it will get me wins. This is how I feel right now. This is me. This is my heart.
You've actually, you've seen a couple of these cards already, but for the most part, the one thing we're going to want to keep in mind is just like stall, survive, and combo out. All right, Nicole, you ready for this player match?
I don't think I have a choice. Let's do it.
This is it. This is like the true deep end. Now, the one thing about the player match is there's going to be a turn timer. That's the hardest part.
How fast is the turn timer?
Honestly, too fast.
Uh-oh. Okay. So should we come up with code words for press button?
Oh, no. It's not that fast. But it's going to be a little bit hard. Sometimes I might not be able to explain something in full. I'll have to kind of yell at you to do something and then kind of explain it.
Or
afterwards.
we'll wing it. Perfect.
So this is it. The true test of your ability.
Okay, so versus player.
Yep, versus player.
With the evil genius.
The evil genius.
Not buff and tough.
Nicole, you're about to make some poor soul quit this game.
I don't think that's true. I think I'm going to quit the game. What if this person had this deck? Should I get rid of one of these recalls?
Yes. In fact, you should get rid of both of them. They're a little too slow here.
And keep Concussive Palm?
Yep.
Cool.
Concussive Palm is actually a broken card.
Nice.
It's crazy good.
We good with this?
This is a great hand.
Okay. Even though we have nothing, we can play.
We might die on turn 3, but it's a great hand. Ooh,
go out
it just
with the
keeps
bang.
getting better and better.
Okay, at least we have the little heal guy. So I should pass, farm that mana.
Here. Now, time is on our side here. He's the aggressor. He's running a very aggressive deck, the Zed Jinx deck, right? Both of those are very aggressive champions. So the ball is in his court. Now, the hardest thing about this hand is we haven't drawn our big AoE nukes, right? We haven't drawn Avalanche or Icequake here. So if they swarm the board, it could be a little rough.
Hey, Krabby.
That's my resting face.
Should I play this guy or should I try to go for this guy? Should I save this for when the Nexus has damage?
Yes. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and pass. because he has to attack into us. And when that happens...
Oh, it's elusive, right? So...
Yeah.
Okay. So...
And if they deal the damage first, then we can heal using the mana this turn. Ooh. That's a lot of damage. All right. Ooh, that's fine. That's no big deal.
Are we sure?
Hey, it's 5 damage. It's fine. Health is a resource. No big deal.
Okay, skip the block. Let's go.
All right. So, yeah, we can let's heal that up a little bit with the Kindly Tavern Keeper. We're just waiting. We're playing the long game. And you can see one of the nice things about playing like a very reactive deck is like we just have this safety bank of this 3 spell mana. It's just like it just gives us more options every turn. It's great.
Cool. So should I pass now too?
Well, this one is a little different because we don't really gain as much value from like if he passes back to us, and we have some draw cards in our hand, right? Because we don't need to we don't have an avalanche or anything. We don't need to keep the mana open. We can just go ahead and play out the Avarosan Sentry here. Because we have draw cards in hand, we don't want to burn our mana. Card games, a lot of it is about like controlling those 2 fundamental resources, which are cards that you have in hand and mana that you have, right? So because we have some draw cards here, we've got Avarosan Sentry that'll draw the card when it dies, and we've got Key Guardian, which draws a card when it's cycled. What that means is our mana is more valuable now than ever because we need to not have one resource.
Am I missing something?
No, the opponent's just taking time to think.
Oh.
I think this is also a new player like reading their cards and stuff.
That makes sense.
They're about to have a hell of a time.
We're both confused.
We're just gonna play defensively and just make sure we don't take too much damage
this one's a
before
new
we're
one.
ready. So right now, your Babbling Bjerg is what you're thinking about. Right. There's only one card in your deck that has 5 power.
Right,
right
it's
now.
the Sentry
Exactly.
guy. Yeah.
The beauty of this deck with 1 Hearthguard, the first Bjerg will pull out the Hearthguard, and then after you Hearthguard, if you play another Bjerg, it'll just start pulling out, the Zephyr Sages. So it's perfect.
So they're playing both their champs. Do I want to pull out this guy now?
So what would be good to do here is to Concussive Palm the Zed, because Zed has an attack keyword that basically every time he declares an attack, he
Zed,
summons
right?
a shadow clone of himself. Yep, exactly. So we just want to not let him even start the attack.
Okay.
So we can't block this elusive creature on the left side, but we're not taking too much damage from it, so we're not too concerned. So we can get into this is a bit of an advanced concept, but we need to talk about like probability and outs, right? You mentioned you played poker, right? So, we're thinking of our draws per turn and the draws that are going to find us value. We need to find one other Zephyr Sage, right?
Right.
And we don't want to play the Bjerg before that happens because our outs right now per draw are Avarosan Hearthguard, Zephyr Sage, and Zephyr Sage. And if we Bjerg before we draw one of those 3, we're reducing those outs to 2. So the math says we want to wait to play Bjerg until after we've drawn the second piece of our combo.
That makes sense.
So you're getting everything. You're absorbing all this. This is actually really advanced. Like almost no one who net decks this deck keeps that in mind.
Well, that's good. So can't really block this one, but should I try to chip away?
Yes, you can't damage it, but you can absorb its damage. This is what we call
use
chump blocking.
The Tavern Keeper?
No, let's use the Avarosan Sentry.
Got it.
Because Jinx has quick attack, we're not damaging her, but we can sacrifice a unit to not let her damage our Nexus.
Perfect. And is this all we need for the block, or should I try to
this is
prevent?
great.
Perfect.
Yeah, we can't do anything about the elusive yet, but that's no big deal. Ooh, there we go. That's actually a pretty great draw here.
Perfect. So I want to pull her down?
Yeah, we can play her now. We don't need to conserve the mana right now. It's okay tapping into our bank a bit. And the great thing about this card is that it's elusive, so we can block his elusive with it, because elusives can block elusives. So we have all the combo pieces in our hand right now. All we need to do is survive these next 2 attacks. The turn 7 attack and the turn 9 attack. And then on turn 10, we're popping. Everything's going swimmingly.
Perfect.
So the last thing of the combo to keep in mind is we do need to bank full mana going into turn 10. Remember that.
Oh, that's right. So we want to pass this and just survive their next attack, right?
Well, we're not going to need all this mana, and we still have one last play to make. We have to Babbling Bjerg to get our other Zephyr, so we can do that now.
Got it.
All right, we have every part of our combo set up.
Woohoo!
the last attack they're ever gonna get for value. And we've got some nice elusive blockers. We have 4 blockers to the 4 attackers, which is pretty good. Probably gonna take a bit of damage here, but
That's okay. But now I can start
yep.
duplicating away. Okay, so I play the Vitalizing Roar first,
Yes.
and then I pick the buffed Zephyr Sage.
The buffed one, exactly. Yep.
Play, and then duplicate.
Yep. And now it's complete. Yeah, just keep the chain going. Yep. Zephyr Sage on Zephyr Sage.
This poor person's probably like, what the
Welcome to Runterra, dude. This is it. This is this guy's first experience of the game.
And they can't see my cards here, right? So they're just like, this person has a lot of maybe a lot of Zephyr Sages. I don't get it. Is that kind of what's happening?
Yeah, they're reading the cards now and they're understanding the combo that they're up against. Yep, just keep on playing them. Keep on playing them. Make sure you don't misclick though. That would be actually.
Okay, now I'm stressed.
Yeah.
We know I don't have a good track record with clicking.
I believe. All right, so we're gonna fill up the entire board with 5 5s here.
Boop, boop. And we're gonna toss the 4/4.
And now we attack with all 6 of them. And this is gonna basically demolish the board. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, the feeling. That's it. You're feeling it. That's the deck. Let's go.
Woo! The evil genius.
Right. This is it. This is the evil genius deck.
Oh my god, this is terrible.
I heard your maniacal.
I know.
There. That was it. That's evil. It is. It really is.
It's amazing.
All right, but we're not done yet. We're not done yet.
That's okay.
See, we have to play more. We have more space. Let's play more.
Okay.
Go again. 0 mana. Play another one. There it is. We can override the weak ones. The damaged ones, override them. Make new ones.
Perfect.
Like
Okay.
we can fully heal them. We just play this infinitely.
Oh no, they surrendered. That was evil.
Right. Exactly. This is it. It's the true evil genius.
That
every way.
was the true signature evil genius. Oh my goodness. I'm ready for ranked. No, I'm just kidding.
You're ready for ranked. You just ruined this guy's Runterra experience.
No. I get that's a super smart deck though. Holy crap. That's pretty cool.
It's so satisfying, isn't it, that combo?
I love it. Awesome.
You gotta really, it's rewarding. These combo decks, they're always the best to play in card games because you kind of have to build towards them and collect the pieces and you just have that payoff. All right. So yeah, this has gone super well. Super well, actually. We've managed to actually win 100% of our games, including against this this opponent here. And yeah, I mean, how comfortable do you feel on Legends of Runeterra now?
Overly comfortable and high ego.
You're
Like a true evil genius. I'm unstoppable now.